Okay, I have a slide for each one of these problems, so the rest of them are coming in the later part of the video. What is the value of x? Now, we know that these two angles are what we call vertical angles. Okay, vertical angles are congruent, so therefore we can take the two measures in algebraic terms, 8x minus 8 and 7x plus 8, and set them equal to each other, because they are equal in measure if they are vertical angles. Okay, and then we're just going to solve this. So I say 8x minus 8 minus 7x equals 7x plus 8 minus 7x. Okay, notice what I did there. I added what was originally on this side, 8x minus 8, and then I included the additional minus 7x. Okay, and then I did the same thing on this side. Put what was already there, and then I put the minus 7x at the end. Now I'm going to combine like terms, and we are going to get x minus 8 is equal to these two terms combined, and it is equal to just the 8 is left. Okay, now I'm going to add 8 to both sides so that I can isolate x. So I'm going to say x minus 8, what's already there, plus 8 equals 8, what's already there, plus 8. And then I get x equals 16 degrees. Okay, and what did they ask us? They asked us just what's the value of x, not what's the angle measure, so we're done. Okay, what is the value of x? Same thing as the last problem. We have vertical angles here, and vertical angles are congruent, which means they are equal in measure, so we can take those two angle measures, 2x plus 24 and 144, and we can set them equal to each other. Okay, so I'm going to subtract 24 from both sides to start to isolate these x's, right? Minus 24 from both sides, so I'm going to write 2x plus 24, what's already there, minus 24 equals 144 minus 24. And the point of doing this is that we now have equivalent statements. This statement is equivalent to this statement in terms of x, the same value of x will solve both of them, okay? Rather than writing minus 24, putting an equals line, this is just a more proper way of doing it. So now I'm going to combine these like terms. These are like terms, constant terms, and these are like terms, constant terms as well. And these constant terms in particular are inverses of each other, plus 24 and minus 24, so they were going to cancel out, and we will just be left with 2x, 2x equals 120, okay? That's what it results in, and now I want to divide both sides by 2, so I take that 2x divided by 2 equals 120 divided by 2, again, equivalent statements. This is equivalent to this, is equivalent to this, is equivalent to this. Is equivalent to this. When I simplify, x equals 60 degrees. And they asked us to find the value of x, and so that's it. That's done. Let's do the next one. Okay, the measure of angle 2 is 30. The measure of angle 4, find the measure of angle 4. Well, they're vertical angles, they're congruent. So if the measure of angle 2 is 30, then the measure of angle 4 is 30 degrees as well. We didn't even have to do any calculations there. Okay, just the measure of angle 4 equals 30. That one was easy. One more. Okay, find the values of x and y. Now, we could do this a couple of different ways. Okay, in fact, we have two different problems. Let's do the two different problems the two different ways. Okay, these right here are our linear pair, and linear pairs sum to 180. So I'm going to just write that first. I'm going to say 4y plus 112. Together, they sum to 180. That is an equation that I've got. And in fact, I'm going to, over on the right-hand side, I'm going to write the other equation that we're going to solve, which is 7x plus 7. Since it's a vertical angle with the 112 degree angle, we could say those are equal in measure, like that. So these are the two problems that we're going to solve. Okay, I'll do the one on the left first. I'm going to say 4y plus 112 minus 112 equals 180 minus 112. Okay, combining like terms then, I get 4y is equal to, let's see if I take 110 away, let's take 100 away, I've got 80, take another 10 away, I've got 70, and take another 2 away, I've got 68. And of course, I need to undo what's happening to y. It's being multiplied by 4, so I do the inverse operation divided by 4, and I get y equal to, and let's see, 60 divided by 4 is 15, and 8 divided by 4 is 2, so 15 plus 2 is 17, so y equals 17 degrees. That's the first answer. And let's solve this next one. We've got, let's see what's happening to x. It's being multiplied by 7, and then 7 is being added to it. I'm going to undo that plus 7 with a minus 7. 7x plus 7 minus 7 equals 112 minus 7. And hold on just a second. So now if I simplify this, I get 7x equals 105. And then I need to undo that times 7 with the divided by 7, do it to both sides, and I will get x equals 15 degrees. And they asked us to find the values of x and y. So